Hello guys, this is the Hexagon Zero and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. What are we going to be doing today? Well, this major city's been on my map for a really long time and I've never actually visited it. So that's what we're going to do today. Not much of an action-y episode, but we're going to get to explore a city and maybe we'll take up a non-action quest, because what I try to do in my playthroughs is not just show action. Because like if you guys remember Far Cry 3, if you ever watched my playlist of that, you would know that I would show everything. And a lot of people really like that because not a lot of people do. Show everything, I mean, of a game. And for those of you who either don't play Skyrim and or haven't played it or would like to relive it through my vision, I guess, this will give you what I would consider to be the full experience. Well, not the full experience, but a pretty damn near close one. Very castle-ish design in the buildings. I'm not sure if the people, I'm not sure if Bethesda brought in a set design, like a archaeologist. What's the name? It's architecture. Architect. Duh. Brought in an architect to that's a lot of birds, to examine the area or design all the buildings and everything like that. I think it was just probably the level designers. Of course, level designers are in their own... Hold on. What? Wait, let me back up. Come on. I can't... What's this? Okay, yeah, right there. That's weird. I walked on air there for a second. I don't know, oh, that's a pretty bad texture error. I have actually no idea what's supposed to happen if I enter the city, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of not. Damn, the texture's really bad. Like, here they get better. No, here they get worse. Oh well. Let's go to Solitude. That's kind of an odd sentence, if you think about it.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Whoa.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You betrayed us!
Her uncle is scum.
Get on with it!
Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime.
Oh.
He beat the High King.
I was trying to save the guy.
Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
That's actually really good motion capture.
I go to Sovngarde.
I have a feeling he would bleed a bit more than that.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance
Yes?
to bad rubbish, I say.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, friend.
This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
If you're heading to the Blue
You
Palace,
offered me a
you might
job,
want to
and then you...
think.
Yeah, fuck, whatever. What's this? Winking skeever? Wow, okay. Like, whining skeever? What? Oh, winking, that's better. Oh, it's not a door. Solitude's freaking huge. Ooh. Wish I did this during the... Oh. That rock is really close. It's in one hell of an orbit pattern if it's that big.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
That thing is... The orbit must be so close. There's not even like... Yeah, there's like, I don't know, maybe 500 kilometers between us and that rock. That's ridiculously close. The gravity... No wonder I can jump so high. Because it's pulling me upwards towards the moon. Holy crap. I'm probably getting my space wrong, but oh well.
Be careful.
Oh, shut up. Where the hell is the main castle? Looks like it's up here behind this mist wall. Want to meet the Jarl. This place is really cool. Kind of like Solitude. Now, is this Stormcloak or Imperials? Solitude, apparently.
Word is the College of Mages
They look
is
like
back
they're
to
Stormcloak.
normal. If there's such a thing for that lot.
Yeah. Dalmor? Frickin' Dalmor? I hate Dalmor. Frickin' idiot from the College of Winterhold was Dalmor. Of course, it's kind of... speciesist? Did you guys see that? A shadow. Is it a bird? I think it was that bird, because the shadow just went like, woo. That's probably the... Yeah, that's the main door. Hold on. Let's just Assassin's Creed our way down these walls. Is this where the head boss of whatever is? Very skinny. Really good architecture.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Oh my god.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
There are so many. Except for that one. What do you gotta say, dude? Come
We
on.
welcome you to worship the Eight Divines, freely and openly.
I can't remember what the Blessing of Zenthar did. I think one of these is really good. Although, if you guys remember last episode, I talked about me regretting the decision to be a Dark Elf, but the Resist Fire is pretty good, and especially if you couple that with a 50% flame suppression, it's like freaking insane. Dragons, fire-breathing dragons are like, huh, you wanted to do what? The Archmage's robes. Fortified. That's weird. Ah, Blessing of Zenthar. Prices, okay, it wasn't that one.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Is it RK? I can't remember. health? No, that wasn't it. Was it Stentar? And yes, I am going to go through every one until I find it. Nope, wasn't that one. Anyway. Kind ref. Whoop, wrong button. Wrong button. Stamina, nope. Pretty sure it's not Dibella, because I've gone through Dibella a couple times. Nope. Akatosh. Ring of recharging. There we go. Magic regenerates 10% faster. That's still good. Julianos. Pyramid. Magic by 25 points. Alright, maybe it's Mara? I don't know. Or it might be the missing one. Healing spells. Alright, well I'm just gonna activate Akatosh
the steps of the divines.
But there should be one here, and that might be the one I'm looking for. This place is cool. I like it here. Sorry? Oh, you're asleep. I didn't realize. Who is this open to? Yeah, walls. Where the heck is the Jarl? Oh, probably down the long, bloody path. I figured that since this was like the biggest place and the most best looking words fail me, it would be the spot. But Solitude's huge. Oh, you guys will understand this if you guys ever become programmers. So try to program something like this. It's pretty easy, but it's so cool. It's a proximity sound sensor. Huh. Whew, okay. Move on. I'm impressed by a sewer gate, by the way. That tells me that there's probably a sewer system below.
You can set off that junk at bits and pieces.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't tell what this is. It's not light enough. Well, that's what I need. Hold on, I've got Magicka. One of the reasons... A lot of people I talk to say they hate Magicka, and my reasoning for it is that if you ever get all of your equipment taken away... Magicka, man. Magicka. Oh, and something else I noticed. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this before, but this is... That's Candlelight. This is Mage Light. When cast on someone, it becomes Candlelight for them. I think that's kind of cool.
Oh, Master, it's your time to do with as you please. But what about those who depend on you so much? Wait, hear my plea.
Huh?
My master, he is lost between worlds. My master has abandoned me. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many... Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. He went into the forbidden wing of the palace. Oh, and you'll need the hippo. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos.
Yeah, there's another one. Okay. Crazy person. I kind of want... Because if you guys remember back into the beginning days of this episode series where in Whiterun I was always being attacked, or at least the town was always being attacked by vampires, I wish there would have more of that in like the city, like kind of a manhunt stuff. And if you guys remember... Oh, cool. If you guys remember really far back into one of the first episodes of Skyrim I ever did, I called it CSI Skyrim. And what I did was essentially I played a detective or whatever, and I found out the scene of a crime. And there was one really good mission inside of... Hell was it? Whoops, wrong button. I want L. Was it inside a Rift Inn? Definitely wasn't Markarth. It might have. Wasn't Falkreath. Wasn't Whiterun. Wasn't Morthal. Wasn't Dawnstar. Oh, right, it was Windhelm. And essentially you were investigating the murder of a female person. I can't remember what species they were. But that's that. I wish I'd recorded that, because that would have been made a really good episode of CSI Skyrim, despite the fact that it took absolutely forever to complete it. It took me like 2 hours, just because I started it at a bad time.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
I'll do it.
I'm trying to speak to the Jarl.
Oh, fine, let me do it.
Please don't interrupt the court.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy.
I'll do it.
You're dismissed.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
If you have business, please see Falk, because that's what traitorous Ulfric coveted the High King's, and so he came before my... When Ulfric unleashed such fury, that is all I will say. For it grieves me... Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and this land is... Only then will I take my rightful place.
I smell a plot.
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war. The real irony, trust is always difficult, especially for... Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
You know, minutes before recording the last episode, I went through Wolfskull Cave.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Go away.
Do
I don't
you
have any
business with
time.
the court? I am the Jarl You mean the There. I don't think it's worth our time with the cave has a bad history. That was over 500 years
Boring.
ago. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for
Then
hundreds
I'll
of...
go through it.
Ghost or not, there are reminders of... The Jarl is not to be... Of course, maybe you'll pay though. She may be young, but you do well to remember that.
Shut up.
That remains to be seen. But we must have the support of... Should they accept her rule, That remains to be seen. But we must... Should they accept her rule...
Okay, you're boring now.
We'll have peace.
If I needed something from you, Nothing. I'm busy, and Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can... We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I don't expect you to be capable of even...
Thank you for your confidence.
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have... I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome... Because someone he could defeat... Torig's father Islad had held Skyrim... No, even after Islad died, But I don't think If Ulfric had asked Torig directly
I can read
up,
really
declare
fast, so that's why I'm able to skip through these things
Torig
really
might have
quickly,
done it.
and partially because it gets kind of boring. This is why I've been hesitant to do a Mass Effect playthrough, because most of it is sitting around talking to people, and I keep the subtitles on in most games, just because I'm able to read really quickly, I'm able to read faster than they're able to speak. So, I know it kind of kills the immersion, but I get impatient.
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast. Because the food and because even... And Torig wasn't ready to let it fall apart.
God damn it.
You've already learned all I can teach you.
Yeah, of course.
Feel free to
Alright,
Vampires
what
are clever
the hell
horses.
do people
More
want?
clever
The
than
Blue
you,
Palace
definitely.
is an open forum.
Open for Why is it called blue if there's nothing... Oh, there's flowers, I suppose. Hello? You look like a baker.
Oh, hello. Just tidying... Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back.
There were two options, I think, and I might have chosen the wrong one. So I'm not gonna go in there yet. We're actually gonna go take care of the vampire problem. We can do the Peggy wing at another date. I believe that's the dragon scale shield. Dawn's
Heard
coming.
of Ravenscourt Hollow? Cave on the island to the west.
Yeah, I just went through
Places
it.
a roost for those foul hag ravens.
Wait a minute, I think I'm getting mixed up here. Sewer great. Never mind, just reconsidering. Let's open up some quests. I'm gonna need to get some waypoints done. Don't need that one. No skull. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So we got 2 quests down, by the looks of it, and I'm gonna have to run all the way over there to get out of this city. 2 quests that I'll do in this episode, and I think I'll call it there. Yeah, so far I'm liking Solitude. Nice architecture. These big buildings are really catching my eye. Of course, there's not much else I can look at. Although, I do like how they've integrated some of the... I'm talking... When I say they, I mean the level designers. They've integrated green into the area. That text right there that was on screen is actually one of the most important pieces in this entire game. And it doesn't seem like it is, but it's essentially giving you permission. The game is telling you that, oh hey, you can check out people's pockets, but only if you don't take anything. See, I've been through both of these. Let's do a wolf skull, although I technically have cleared it already. You know, whatever. Two choices, Hex. Barrel through it, or go slowly and cautiously. Oh. Definitely barreling through it. You guys are cute. You shattered everywhere, and that bone just went woo. And yes, I did know that I still had Mage Light and Candlelight active. Except it's kind of dark, and I don't like recording in the dark, so I lit up the area a bit so you guys could see. I'm just being considerate. God, get off my back.